Rolling right along with cuts because I can, because you know it's me, Cassie B. And I like to say my name. And we're going to read Critique of the Power of Judgment, Immanuel Kant, Cambridge edition again. We're still working on the third movement, but now we're on the 14th part of it. Well, I think it's just the 14th thing, and the movements are also there. I really just don't understand at all what the structural plan for this book was. But honestly, I don't understand this book either, so I think that's probably okay. This is why I go to class. Okay, number 14. Elucidation by means of example. This is big. Aesthetic judgment can be divided, just like theoretical logical ones, into empirical and pure. The first are those which assert agreeableness or disagreeableness, and the second are those which assert beauty of an object, or the way of representing it. The former are judgments of sense, material aesthetic judgments, and the latter, as formal, are alone proper judgments of taste. A judgment of taste is thus pure and only insofar as no merely The former are judgments of sense, material aesthetic judgments, and the latter, as formal, are alone proper judgments of taste. A judgment of taste is thus pure only insofar as no merely empirical satisfaction is mixed into its determining ground. This always happens, however, if charm or emotion has any share in the judgment by which something is to be declared beautiful. Beautiful. What the fuck is that sentence? Now, here, there may arise. Now, here, there may arise many objections, pretending that charm is not merely a necessary blah, 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 blah. This is like 2 pages long, so suffer with me. Come on. Are you ready for school? No, I am not ready for school. No. Now here, there may arise many objections, pretending that charm is not merely a necessary ingredient of beauty, but even entirely sufficient by itself to be called beautiful. A mere color, the green of lawn, a mere tone, the distinction from sound and noise, say that of a violin is declared by most people to be beautiful in itself, although both seem to have their ground merely in the matter of representations, namely mere sensation, and on that account deserve to be called only agreeable. Yet, at the same time, one will surely note that the sensation of color as well as of tone justifiably count as beautiful insofar as both are pure, which is determination that already concerns form, and is also the only thing that can be universally communicated about these representations with certainty, because the quality of the sensations themselves cannot be assumed to be in accord with all of its subjects, and cannot easily be assumed that the agreeableness of the one color is in preference to another, or of the one tone of the musical instrument in preference to another, will be judged in the same way by everyone. Now I'm just thinking about going out to eat. Yeah, seriously, just like, I'm gonna go bring my laptop to Mira and sit there and eat Nutella for the next 3 hours. Yeah, but work, so much stuff to do, get it done. Oh, if only my internet was working. Then I wouldn't have to do my homework. Back to my homework. If one assumes with Euler that the color E-U-L-E-R, don't know if I pronounced that right, that the colors are vibrations, pulses, of the air immediately following one another, just as tones are vibrations of the air disturbed by sound, and what is most important, that the mind does not merely perceive by sense their effect on the animation of the organ, but also through the reflection perceives the regular play of the impressions, hence the form of the combinations of different representations, about which I have very little doubt, then the colors and tones would not be a mere sensation, but would already be a formal determination of the unity of a manifold of them, and in any that case could also be counted as beauties in themselves. The purity of simple kind of sensation, however, means that its uniformity is not disturbed and interpreted by any foreign sensation that belongs merely to the form, for in that case one can abstract from the quality of the kind of sensation, from whether and what color or whether and what tone it represents, hence All simple colors, insofar as they are pure, are held to be beautiful. Those that are mixed do not have this sense precisely because they are not simple. One has no standard for judging whether they should be called pure or impure. As for the opinion that the beauty that is attributed to the object on account of its form may well be heightened by charm, this is a common error and one that is very detrimental to genuine, uncorrupted, well-grounded taste, although charms may certainly be added besides beauty in order to interest the mind through the representation of the object beyond dry satisfaction, and thus to recommend